So the pink tower, it is the start to the Montessori classroom. It's the foundation. It's when all the new children come in. This is the first thing that we'll show them. The children, from a very young age, they need to build, they need to use the concrete material, feel them, and manipulate them in their hands and see the difference in sizes. So it's the very beginning of their eye-hand coordination. They're building their muscles. They love to play with them. And once they have them all laid out, they could see the different sizes, and then they get to build them back up again and be very respectful to the materials. This is one of the very first materials Maria Montessori came up with. It's all about the concrete, not the abstract. Like even this with the cubes, it's the beginning of math, going from the smallest to biggest just by dimensions. And they know that eventually we'll show them that the difference is just one little cube all the way down. Another wonderful thing I love about Montessori, how children at home are so anxious to pour their own water, their own milk, their own juice, and usually parents will stop them or try to do it for them. Here we teach them that they could do it all on their own, and we'll just very carefully go back and forth between the two. And they could do it over and over until they have mastered the work. And then when they go home, they could say, I could do that myself. It's just another thing about their independence. And we have a sponge in each of the water drops so they could just mop up the little spills they might have made, and they could just squeeze it in. Practical life is basically care of self. So we want to teach them to be able to pour their own milk or their own cereal and be able to do that at home as well as school. So one of my favorite things, triangle box. I love this one because it just seems to amaze the children. So I'll hold up and I'll show them, what is this? You know, oh, it's a triangle. Yes, I know that because it has 3 points. I'll talk about that, and then I'll lay it out. And then I'll get the next one. Just say, what is this one? Oh, it's also a triangle. It has 3 points. And then I'll take out the partner. And I'll show them, oh, and they're the exact same size. I have 2 of the exact same size. I'll match the black lines. And look at this. It matches. It's the same size as the gray one. And we'll just go one by one through, and each time they're just so amazed that it'll make the same size triangle. And they're so excited about it and can't wait to try it. And it's one that once they learn how to do it, they love to show their friends as well. They love learning it, they love doing it, they'll do it over and over again, and then eventually when they're over in lower L, they'll be using this as a mathematical equation, and they're already familiar with the material, so it comes much faster to them. They could just move on.